This is the story of how one boat connects my family. In 1923, my paternal great-grandfather, Giuseppe LaFiandra, sailed from Naples, Italy to New York aboard the SS Patria in search of a new and better life. He found that life in New York, where he met his wife, raised his family, and owned and operated a successful business. "17 years later, the British Palestinian Authority planned to use the SS Patria to transport Holocaust survivors from Palestine to Mauritius and Cyprus after denying them entry into Palestine. On November 5, 1940, while the SS Patria was docked in Haifa's harbor with refugees aboard, the pro-Zionist organization, the Haganah, sabotaged the SS Patria while trying to disable the ship from deporting the refugees. A man named Martin Israel Strauss, who was a refugee himself from Nazi Germany, was attending the Haifa Naval Academy. He and his dorm mate heard the explosion and went down to the harbor to help rescue the passengers from the water.
I remember one ship, the Patria, which was a French liner, with 3 or 4 smokestacks that was loaded with immigrants that the British had captured in the Mediterranean open sea and had brought to Haifa, and they wanted to deport the ship, the passengers, to Cyprus. And the ship was scuttled in Haifa harbor. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very good job because the ship, instead of sinking and going down slowly, tipped over on its side. It turned turtle. And when it fell over to the side, we had many immigrants drowned. Others came out over the side and they slid down over the hull of the ship.
30 years later, after Martin Strauss had come to the United States, he was chair of the Resettlement Committee for the Jewish Social Service Agency, located in Rockville, Maryland. At the agency, Martin Strauss met and worked with my maternal grandfather, Irving Cohen, who served as the president of the agency from 1982 to 1984. For many years at the agency, Martin Strauss helped rescue hundreds of Jewish families from Soviet Russia. He often met them at the airport to welcome them when they first arrived to the United States, as his aunts did for him years earlier when he immigrated from Palestine. The Patria links the two sides of my family. It served my Italian great-grandfather, Giuseppe LaFiandra, when he immigrated from Naples, Italy to the United States in 1923. The Patria also served as a connection to my Jewish grandfather, Irving Cohen, through his friendship with Holocaust survivor Martin Strauss, who rescued Jewish refugees from the Patria disaster in Haifa in 1940.